Hello, reviewers, welcome to Mr.Who Reviews. Today I reviewed the last two episodes of Ducktales, episode 23 and 24. First up, the richest duck in the world. And this takes place a day after the last episode, with Louis taking charge of both the Glungold and the Duck Enterprises. And Spiro doesn't really think he's really up to being a billionaire or the world's richest duck, but he'll let Louis just try. And Louis just gets the two guys that are on the TV, the back announcer guys or something, back together by giving them $100 million. And Trudeau's trying to make back his fortune by just going to the basics, which is a shoe signing. It doesn't really work. And all through this, Louis tries enjoying being a billionaire, but he has to do like conferences, meetings, and that. And he sort of drops a ball when he cuts the money off the magic defense over his island that Scrooge had. And when he does that, the problem arises, since there's this creature called the Bizzle or something that's part of this curse for anybody that's the richest person in the world. And Louis, Launchpad, and Allison are just trapped on the island, and Louis tries to fix everything, even getting or cutting the inventory to the McDuck satellites. But this thing is just unstoppable. And Allison finally quits when she just has enough of all the billionaires and Duckburg and tried making herself a billionaire. But Louis, as he falls out of the plane when she tries dumping the big thing all off. And Louis just runs into Scrooge and they try fighting it, but then Louis realizes what the rhyme in the chorus meant. Yeah, even Scrooge says he was a better rich or billionaire at this moment than he was in a week or whatever. And with Della, they tried to send a video message back to the moon and that, but it turned out the signal didn't go through, and she thought that the boys were getting her video messages from the moon. She made a mistake last time. He was like a video camera and stuff like that. That just got Dewey to bring back Dewey tonight, which was a bad idea because Della just starts remembering some of the bad moments they had on the moon, and just realizing that Plumandra wasn't really her friend. But then at the end, she gets a message from Plumandra just warning about the invasion. And yeah, that's it. And for the final episode, Moon Invasion. Yeah, this takes a week after the last episode, and that's just taking now to tell Scrooge about the invasion. And the Marius, like the leader of the moon people, I think, actually took out 3 of Scrooge's best plans. Which just gets Scrooge to get Gyro to send a little bulb to get some reinforcements for resistance. And the kids think that they and Della are looking for assistance in other places of the world, like Egypt or Ipecac. Is it Ipecac or Mipecac? I don't know. But it turned out Dallas was trying to get him somewhere safe to hide out since he didn't want to lose him again. And the kids are a little annoyed, but I think they do understand because I think any parent or kid would do something like that, but whatever. And this has a return of Darkwing Duck, and I kind of like the speech that Scrooge gives to rally everybody together. And I do kind of like when he talks about Darkwing Duck, knowing that nobody will pay him attention. He just does a Darkwing Duck to describe himself. It's just great. And I got like after they built the real Darkwing, he's just glad that they know him. I actually forgot who he is, so that's what it says. But it turns out the moon people have this engine they're using to move the Earth orbit around the moon. Yeah. And the ducklings are getting tapped in the moon people and land in this their island. And one of the kids says that someone that crashed on their island has had the worst luck. I just knew that Donald got us all, because who else will have the worst luck? And he's been there for months, has a beard and a watermelon puppet that sounds like Mickey Mouse. Yeah, I think about went to lose one point. Like a lot of siblings, Bella and Donald just gouge each other, but they do hug when saying they miss each other, and Bella's just doing some similar stuff he did on the moon. I didn't realize it sooner. And that's Louis that was her actually sings a song that she wrote and sung while she on the moon, and throw Donald as he sang it to the kids every night. That's just a sweet moment. But how the hell were they able to understand Donald singing? And he's a bad singer. They saw that back in the Three Caballeros episode. And how does he do the voice for the watermelon Mickey Mouse? It makes no sense. And that's when Feathers and Gander show up and give the ducks a lift back to Duckburg. Scrooge is trying to open her plan, but turns out Lumandra is able to think steps ahead of him. So he thinks he needs some sort of crazy plan. And who has a crazier scheme or plan like Glumgold? Yeah. But it turns out that Glumgold only came up with the plan to get Scrooge to give him his company back. And what's worse, he dresses Scrooge up as one of the people he hates the most. Santa Claus. Yeah, and turns out the plan actually works. Yeah. But the other members of the Big Duck family turn up, and I do kind of like Dewey realizing that he's probably the Donald of the boy siblings. And turns out Lumandra is kind of crazy, since he's planning to blow up the Earth with him and his moon army still on it. Yeah. So the McDucks just down one of the ships, and Donald and Della just fighting over who gets to drive, and the kids manning the lasers. I do kind of like Scrooge said he missed time like this when Donald and Della are fighting over who can drive. I don't know. And they saved the moon people out to the moon and put Lumandra in prison, or put him in prison in Duckburg, because Primaria actually showed up to help take down the laser, and so Launchpad has a bit of a crush on her. But But at the end, they give a hint of the next villain, who are villains, which is a spy organization that is most foul. And they're taking down the Calamity Duck. I have to say, this these episodes were just great, and I'm kind of glad that the second story arc in this is the Louis Incorporated thing, since they did set this up in the first episode. I'm glad they finished that off first before the whole moon invasion thing. And I gotta say, I think Dave Tennant will make a great Darkwing Duck way. He has Scrooge describe like how he's the smartest and he's the toughest thing. It's great. And I've seen Darkwing Duck and Montage again was fantastic as well. I've seen Lena and Webby's owl friend, I forgot her name, fighting the moon people together. It's just great. And Gizmo Duck meeting Darkwing, and him and his mom find the moon people as well. Just great. I don't think Grunwald would be Grunwald if he didn't take credit of saving the Earth, taking the actually beat Screws. And Screws say that they're on the same teams, but yeah, no. And stuff with Louis and the versus Duck is kind of good. And I think a little character development, it was good. And Della figuring out that Primaria, I don't know what's her name, right? Didn't really see her as a friend of hers, but she does now. And the third season was great. I think that it was as many great episodes as it was in the first season, but there are some great episodes in this. Like there's a return of Mask of the Spell, Goldie, and the bet between Scrooge and Glumgold. Let's have Della back to see how the mother of the boys fits into the family now. And I really, really do hope that they do a Darkwing spin-off, since I don't see the point of having two pilots in the same series. So, and it was so rating the things I review. I'll probably give this like the second season 8 out of 10. I'm kind of glad they had some characters come back and other stuff come back from previous episodes. Yeah, that's a great season. I can't wait for the next one, and I do hope that they had another Christmas episode. They explain why Scrooge hates Santa Claus. I don't know. Is he on the naughty list or something? I don't know. Anyway, until next time, I'm Sue. See you guys.